Governorship candidate says political crisis affecting economy of Rivers State. Police killed 2 gang members in Emoha, Rivers State. On the foreign scene, Uganda trying to rescue trafficked nationals held in Myanmar. I am Constance Mega. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has assured investors that there is no crisis in the state, while his comments come amid the political crisis rocking Rivers State that has seen 8 members of his cabinet resign in the last 24 hours. While speaking at the flag-off of the construction of 20,000 housing units in Alu, Ikwere local government area, Governor Fubara said the state is safe and secure for investors.
What we are doing today is to let the world know, not what you hear in the radio or what you see on your screen, the television. Rivers State is not safe, there is crisis. Rivers State is safe and secure for anybody, anywhere to come and invest. Your investment is safe in our hands. I want to thank the MD of TAP Global Africa, who didn't have any fear, even in the face of what we are navigating. He didn't shake.
Well, the governor also assured the people of the state that his government will defend and take care of them, adding that his administration is not interested in fighting anybody.
For our people, I want to assure you, our governance has nothing to do with fighting anybody. Our governance is to take care and defend our people. I can assure you here that this is the beginning of our service to the people of Rivers State. Let it also be my own commitment. This facility, once it commences and gets to the stage of allotment, it will go to those rightful people and not one big man to allocate to his own family. It will be transparent.
Well, earlier today, 2 more commissioners in Rivers State joined the list of 6 others who have resigned. They are Commissioner for Housing, Gift Walu, and Commissioner for Transportation, Jacobson Mbina. In the meantime, 2 members of the House of Representatives, Awaji Inombe Kabiante and Boma Goodhead, today led a solidarity march to the Rivers State Government House in support of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The federal lawmakers and youths marched from UTC Junction along Azikiwe Road through to the Government House and stopped at the State House of Assembly, Moscow Road, Port Harcourt. They later addressed their supporters.
We are not slaves. We are not part of those slaves who are happy in their chains. What is he impeaching Sim Fubara for? Is it that the road that I will drive to my community should not be done? That is why he wants to impeach Sim Fubara. Is it the fact that for 8 good years, not even a toilet was commissioned in the name of Rivers State government in Andoni? So we have just sent a message to the president. Entrench good governance and begin from Rivers State.
Yes, the judiciary is in his pocket. The chief of staff, the security agencies are in his pocket. But let us tell him that Rivers State cannot be in his pocket. We are not going to take this anymore. No more will it be said of Rivers State again that one individual can come up to control Rivers State anymore.
Our correspondent reports that the youths wore T-shirts with inscriptions like Liberation, Walk for Sim, We Stand for Sim, among others. Meanwhile, the Labour Party governorship candidates in Rivers State, Beatrice Itubo, is calling for stakeholders' intervention in the political crisis in the state. Mrs. Itubo, who made the call in an interview, said her recent visit to Governor Fubara was to broker peace. She said the crisis is affecting the economy of the state.
This state is our collective heritage that was bequeathed to us from the selfless struggles of our founding fathers. We must therefore not allow this unnecessary tension and fear to continue to mount in our dear state, because as is raging now, investors, business owners are beginning to move away from our state to safer climes or safer places. The hotels are empty. Other businesses are beginning to feel the impact of the trouble that is going on.
Well, Mrs. Itubo, however, appealed to the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike to sheath his sword for the interest of peace.
What we are seeing are hypocrites. Most of them are not sincere. They come to
Well, she also criticized the action of some stakeholders in the political crisis.
What we are seeing are hypocrites. Most of them are not sincere. They come to the governor, they say another thing. They go to the FCT minister, they say another thing. And instead of trying to quell the situation, they are trying to even fuel it. And so we are saying they should look for people that are sincere, people that have the interest of the state at heart. Those are the people that can be able to talk to them, and then we'll see how they can be able to quell this situation.
In a related development, a federal lawmaker in Rivers State, Solomon Bob, says the political crisis rocking the state is an embarrassment. In an interview on Channels Television, Mr. Bob, who represents Ahoda East, Abuodua Federal Constituency, appealed to Governor Fubara to step back and have a rethink of his actions for the benefit of the state. And some stakeholders are of the opinion that the two bills passed by the Martin Ameule-led House of Assembly may not be assented to by Governor Fubara. Recall that yesterday the lawmakers passed into law the State Local Government Amendments Bill and Assembly Financial Autonomy Bill. While speaking on this, a former Deputy Speaker of the Assembly, Leyi Kwane, tells correspondent Webi Oruwari that the actions of the Martin Ameule-led Assembly should not be taken seriously since the recent court order restraining them has not been vacated. Still to come, police kill 2 gang members in Emoha, Rivers State. Stay tuned. Of Gandhi's in the Emoha of Eastwest Road. Dr. Lloyd tells correspondent Emiko Tuka that Chigwaru, popularly known as Occasion, alongside a member of his gang, were killed this morning by police operatives from the Rumuji division during a rescue operation.
Early this morning, I got a call by a gang of
3 kidnapped victims have been rescued.
My essay on security, all of them went into action and they neutralized the young men. I want to commend the commissioner of this River State.
Well, he also reiterated his commitment to collaborating with security agencies to ensure the safety of residents and travelers, particularly during this festive season. Well, recall that in November, the Emoha Council chairman placed a 2 million naira bounty on Chigwaru and Waburoke Wosu, popularly known as Abioto, for allegedly being involved in several kidnappings. Well, the police are yet to speak on this. The king of Emugan clan, His Royal Highness, thank you, NW or Bagana the Fourth, has expressed concerns over the reported attack on military personnel at Dewo and Construction Nigeria Limited, resulting in casualties and the abduction of expatriates. Well, King Obagana, in an interview, condemned the act and extended sympathy to the military, Dewo, and the affected families. He also cooperation with the military ensuring peace in the community.
As a clan, we are so embarrassed by this dastard act. I passionately enjoin and beckon on the bereaved military and the law enforcement agents to create enabling environment for concerted military and civilian effort towards ensuring the rescue of the abductees and due sanction of the persons behind this senseless act.
The Nigeria Labour Congress has described the World Bank as an enemy of Nigeria for urging the federal government to stop the subsidy payment on petrol and raise the cost to 750 naira per litre. The NLC President Joe Ajaero said this in a statement. On the foreign scene, the Ugandan Internal Affairs Ministry says at least 22 Ugandans are being held captive in Myanmar after being trafficked there for forced work. But the government says it is trying to rescue the 17 men and 5 women. And that's the news this evening. Let's take a look at the highlights. Governor Fubara has assured investors that there is no crisis in Rivers State. 2 federal lawmakers led a solidarity march to the government house in Port Harcourt today. Labour Party governorship candidate Beatrice Itubo says the political crisis is affecting the economy of the state. On the foreign scene, Ugandan government says it is trying to rescue 22 trafficked nationals held in Myanmar. The news was edited by Martha Okerenkem. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I am Constance Mega. Thank you so much for listening. Good evening.